Hello and welcome. This is the 5 to 9 Hustle. My name is Eric and I like to resell men's ties on eBay. Today I'm going to teach you about a kind of tie that most people miss, but if you know how to identify it, it'll help your ties sell much faster and for a lot more money than if you thought it was just a plain Jane tie. So I've got the search term up here, ancient matter tie. Ancient like old, matter like, you know, Gina is more mad than Carolyn. She is madder than her. Ancient matter. So first, let's just go ahead and check out the search results. So this is amazing. I have 54 results for ancient matter tie. I am in the men's accessory category, and I have filtered for buy it now and pre-owned. So we have 54 results. There are 390,000 plus men's pre-owned buy it now ties listed on eBay right now. And out of that, almost 400,000, only 54 match these search terms. So the rub is there are a lot more ancient matter ties listed on eBay. The seller just doesn't know that's what it is and to use that keyword. Now let's check out some of our pricing here. And what you'll notice is that most of these are going to be up over $20. Some of them are up over $30. This one right here is mine. I just listed it, which is what triggered to make this video. And I actually hate my photo. So if it doesn't sell within a couple weeks, I'll probably reshoot it. 54 listed and 20 sold. 36% quarterly sell-through rate. So that's not fabulous if you're going to like thrift a shirt and try to sell it. But just to give you an idea, if you look at men's ties pre-owned buy it now on eBay overall, the quarterly sell-through rate is 10.5%. So it's outperforming that by about 3.5 times, which in tie terms, they're flying. It might still take you some time to get yours sold, but as far compared to just a regular ordinary tie, the ancient matter tie moves 3.5 times faster. And you can see the prices that we're getting. Some of them are humdrum, but you'll see quite quickly if you can get a really nice brand, it's not out of the question to get a premium on these ties. So let's look at what makes a tie an ancient matter tie. And like so many things with ties, it's all about the silk. All right, so this is the Gentlemans Gazette. They have a YouTube channel, which I like quite a bit. If you just want to pick up on not only dressing yourself better, but keyword research, different terms about different types of outfits, they deliver really good content. And this is their blog. They do have a video about Matter Silk. You could go ahead and watch that. And it's all about the history. So the ancient part I mentioned, old, comes from the fact that this process has been around since ancient times. And then the matter part was named something to do with the actual plant that these dyes come from. So ancient matter silk is a specific dyeing process. And I want to get to the core things you need to know on how to identify an ancient matter tie. But first, this part I thought was very interesting. They're talking about times when rep ties were extremely popular on university campuses. And comparing ancient matter ties to that. They said matter ties are often seen in either paisley or small geometric patterns, so take note of that. And they were considered the king of campus ties because they were inevitably more expensive than other ties, such as the striped rep tie. So more expensive, remember that, and paisley, small repeating geometric patterns. So what makes Matter Silk so special? The important parts here are to know most of the colors from this dyeing process come out on the darker end of the spectrum. And so think of like earthy stuff. And they say specifically think of colors like mustard, forest green, burnt orange, really deep blues and violets, and then of course red trending towards burgundy. And then the last and most important and probably easiest way to determine if you have an ancient matter tie is how it feels. So essentially, what happens, and I didn't know all this before I read it, but silk has a natural organic resin to it. That is removed, then the silk is dyed, then they add back in artificially a resin which is called gum arabic. And apparently that process, that finishing process, gives the tie a chalky feel. This is referred to by experts and those in the industry as chalk hand. So it feels very different from your standard 100% silk necktie. Now let's go ahead and look at the one I have just listed more closely. I think part of the reason actually I don't like my photo is the tie is so dark. It was hard to photo. But you can see dark, sort of muted colors, paisley pattern. And then here, well, I've got that zoomed in. Go ahead and reach and touch your screen there and you feel that chalkiness. And while you're being a dork rubbing the screen, go ahead and poke that like button for me too, because now you know what it takes to recognize, list, and sell ancient matter neckties.